Welcome back to the garden, and welcome to Garden Therapy Episode 3, 10 Powerful Ways to Achieve, Create, and Experience Joy in Your Life. Today we will take a journey towards achieving joy in your life. Life is a beautiful thing, filled with countless opportunities to experience happiness and fulfillment. In this video, we will explore 10 powerful ways to create joy, helping you unlock the true potential of joy within yourself. From cultivating gratitude and embracing mindfulness, to spreading kindness and laughter, each step we take brings us closer to a life filled with genuine joy. So let's dive in and discover the incredible ways you can add more joy, purpose, and positivity to your life. Before we get started with our 10 tips, please don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. Now let's get to it. Number 1, practice gratitude daily.
I never said thank you.
And you'll never have to.
Focus on positive aspects of your life and express gratitude for them regularly. Now we can look at this in 2 different ways if you'd like. Number 1 is be thankful for the things that you have. Be thankful for your life as it exists today. Like for me, since this is really my garden therapy, I'm surrounded by my garden and I'm very thankful for the opportunity to have this garden and for all the positivity and joy it brings to me. But also you can express that gratitude towards living people and beings as well. Obviously you're thankful for your family and you're thankful for your home. But also when you're walking around town and you're at the grocery store or at a restaurant, thank the cashiers and the baggers and your servers. Be grateful for what they do and how hard their job is and how they work to accomplish things. I used to do a lot of races, 5Ks, 10Ks, even some short course triathlons, and I always would thank the volunteers and the police officers that were on course for our safety during the race. You're going into the pain cave and you're trying to do the best that you can do, but I always managed to get out a thank you between my heavy breath, and it really gave me a boost of energy and made me feel joyful as well. So just remember that first tip, practice gratitude daily. Number 2, engage in hobbies. Pursue activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, whether it's painting, dancing, cooking, or playing sports. In my case, obviously, we're right back here at the garden. I love doing it. It gives me a tremendous amount of joy. Even when things are going rough or something happens during the day, if I am home, I can come out to the garden for 2 to 5 minutes and sort of reset myself, take a break. Right now, a lot of people work from home these days, and when you're at home in front of that computer, I like to get up. When Siri tells me it's time to stand, I'll come out here, again, just spend a couple of minutes and recharge and refresh. And again, it just gives me a lot of positivity and joy in here. Even if there's some negative things going on, whether it's pests or browning leaves or fruit that's rotting or something like that, I still enjoy being out here. And again, it gives me incredible amounts of joy. So find your hobby, your passion, and pursue that. Number 3, spend time with loved ones. Cherish moments with family and friends and meaningful connections often lead to happiness. Now, I know with family, it's always a catch-22, right? It's a lot of anxiety and stress can be caused by family, but it's really your greatest source of love and joy, at least in my life. And if you don't have a big family or family that's close by, make sure you keep those connections with your friends, co-workers, and have them be meaningful. Even just having a cup of coffee or a drink after work, can bring a tremendous amount of joy and camaraderie in your life. Number 4, practice mindfulness and meditation. Cultivate a sense of inner peace and awareness to appreciate the present moment fully. For me, again, we'll take it back to the garden. I love to sit in my chair over there at the corner of the garden and drink my coffee in the morning and just breathe, take in the sounds and the sights of the garden, listening to bees buzz and birds chirping, and just watching the garden and the plants. I know it sounds funny and crazy for those people who aren't into gardening as much as I am.
I think you're nuts.
But it really gives me that sense of peace. You don't have to meditate for a half hour or an hour or anything like that. Just take a few minutes a day to find that moment of zen and peace. If you do have like one of those Apple Watches, I get those alerts to remind me to breathe, and that's only 60 seconds. Put your hand on your chest, breathe for 60 seconds, and just be aware of yourself and your surroundings and just be present in the moment. Number 5, help others.
Good afternoon. My name is Russell, and I am a wilderness explorer in Tribe 54, Sweat Lodge 12. Are you in need of any assistance today, sir?
Engaging in acts of kindness and contributing to your community obviously can be incredibly rewarding. And it doesn't necessarily always have to be these huge, grandiose efforts. Little things, can pay off big in the long run. I'm sure you have a neighbor. You can help them take their garbage out. You can help them take their garbage in. One of the things I like to do in the garden is I always grow extra seedlings. I do an adoption for the community. We put a little note in the next door, and people come by the house and pick up their plants. And then I also give plants to neighbors and friends and family as well. So engage in those little acts of kindness. Little acts can go a long way in creating joy in your life and in others. Number 6, laugh and have fun.
That's a fake laugh.
It's real!
Obviously, laughing and having fun is going to obviously create joy in your life. Incorporating humor and playfulness into your daily lives obviously is going to lift your spirits. Joking around with friends and family and loved ones is great, and that humor and that laughter just exudes happiness. So whether you're cracking wise with some friends, or watching a comedy Netflix special, really incorporate that joy of laughter. Number 7, exercise regularly. Physical activity releases endorphins, which can boost your mood and overall well-being. So, and exercising doesn't have to, again, be this big grandiose thing. You don't have to train for a marathon or an Ironman triathlon or anything like that. Just do some daily activity, 20, 30 minutes. It can be a walk. It can be a walk with a friend, a walk with a dog. It could just be getting up at your desk, doing some jumping jacks, or going on the floor and do a few push-ups. Just put a little bit of the physical activity into your daily routine. That will have big payoffs, not only with maybe how you look physically, but definitely your emotional and mental well-being. Those endorphins that rush, maybe in the moment is kind of painful, but afterwards the sense of accomplishment really establishes a tremendous amount of joy. Number 8, learn something new. Continuously challenge yourself with new skills or knowledge, and that can lead to a sense of accomplishment and joy as well. I'm always learning new things about the garden. It doesn't matter how long you've been gardening or how many years, whether you just started or you've been doing it for more than a decade, there's always something new to learn. Every season is different. You try different plants and you always learn something new. New information comes out, and that knowledge base and putting it to practice really creates a lot of joy in my life. Another thing, doing these YouTube videos is brand new to me. I'm learning how to film, I'm learning how to edit, learning how to make thumbnails. All those kind of things are brand new, and when I see some improvement, and hopefully you're seeing some improvement, please, and if you are, hit that like and subscribe button. It's definitely a huge sense of accomplishment when I see an editing thing comes together and the video looks pretty good. Try something new, learn something new, and continue to grow as an individual, and that will create a tremendous amount of joy in your life. Number 9, disconnect from technology.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that,
says the guy making the YouTube video. Take a break from screens and social media. Reconnect with yourself and the world around you. There's been a lot of studies out there, and obviously research suggests that excessive social media use and prolonged screen time can have a deleterious effect on mental health. It may contribute to increased feelings of anxiety, depression, loneliness, low self-esteem. Additionally, constant exposure to a curated images and unrealistic standards on social media can also lead to negative comparisons of body images. It's important to maintain a healthy balance and set boundaries, protect your mental well-being. So no one's saying, get off social media 100%. There's some good things on social media. Vast array of knowledge and entertainment that's on there. Too much of a good thing is never a good thing. So in moderation, make sure you have about, a couple hours a day scheduled to not be on a screen. And that doesn't include while you're sleeping. And that's another thing too many screens and social media can do for you, going around all that technology. It can interrupt your sleep. So keep all that in mind. Take a little break, unplug once in a while, and that will help you experience a little bit more joy. Number 10, embrace simplicity. Find joy in the little things.
You just wiggle your finger. That's wonderful.
such as enjoying a sunset, reading a book, or savoring a delicious meal. Remember the KISS method. Keep it simple, silly. Speaking of sunsets, that's one of the things my family does is when we do notice a pretty sunset, we point it out to everybody so we can go on out and everyone take a look and experience that not only together, but also as an individual, really appreciate something that happens every day, but get the experience and joy out of it. Going through a little hardship in the garden with stink bugs, and we have all these organza bags out here. I did vary the color and sort of am embracing it to make it kind of look like a Christmas scenery, or that Barbie took over my garden. But usually it's the simple things and those little things that can bring the most joy to your life. Don't overlook them. I know I said 10 tips for this video, but I'm going to do one bonus one here, and that's celebrate your small wins and victories. This is something that's personal to me and something I think I need to work on, and that I was never and still am trying to get better at to do. I have a sales background, and I come from the mind frame that winning is what the expectation is. And if you do that, you're just doing your job. Fear of losing, the dislike and hatred of losing far outweighs the joy from winning. And so when you do win and you do accomplish something, it's just a relief. And that's not something that is healthy. You should definitely celebrate those little victories. If you're trying to lose weight, you lost a half a pound, great. If you're celebrate, give yourself a pat on the back. I kind of liken it to the NFL with football. The old school people, they used to run down the football field, score a touchdown, hand the ball to the ref, and run to the sidelines like, hey, no big deal, I'm going to do that again. You can appreciate that attitude. The celebrations are really great to see because it's not easy to do what they're doing. Like the defense right now, when they intercept a ball or recover a fumble, the whole defensive team runs down to the end zone and has a little party. That stuff is great. Celebrate those little wins, those little victories, and I think it will help bring a lot more joy to your life. Thank you for joining us on what I hope was an inspiring journey towards cultivating joy in your life. Remember, joy comes from within, so take time to nurture your mind, body, and spirit to experience more joy in your life. What I ask of you is to embrace these practices, give at least 3 a try this week, and let us know in the comments what works for you. Also let us know in the comments if there's something on this list that wasn't there that you practiced and have had a lot of success with and want to share. Please, by all means, put that down below. If you enjoyed this video and found value in the insight shared, don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to our channel for more garden therapy. Again, we would love to hear from you, and let's create a supportive community together. If you know someone who could use a little more joy in their life, feel free to share this video with them. Let us inspire others and embrace the path of happiness. Until next time, remember that happiness starts within you. And if you enjoyed garden therapy so far, please feel free to check out these other videos if you've missed them.